If you're driving in Illinois with minimum liability coverage, you're one accident away from losing personal assets. Illinois is an at-fault state, which means if you cause a crash, you're paying for it. And if your coverage doesn't cover the full damages, the other person can sue you personally. We see this mistake constantly, especially with drivers who just moved to Chicago or downstate from other states. By the time we're done here, you'll know exactly what Illinois requires, where the gaps are, and how much coverage you actually need to stay protected. Illinois requires three things: 25,000 per person in bodily injury liability, 50,000 total per accident, and 20,000 in property damage. Then there's uninsured motorist coverage. That same limits also required. Fine. Here's the problem, though. About 13% of Illinois drivers carry zero insurance. That means there's a real chance someone without coverage hits you. And when it comes to the liability side, a single serious injury can cost $150,000 or more. Your $25,000 in coverage leaves a huge gap. Illinois is at fault, which means you pay when you cause the accident. If you cause a crash that injures someone and the damages hit 150,000, but you only carry 25,000 in coverage, that person sues you for the remaining 125. They can go after your assets, your paycheck, your home equity, everything. I see this all the time in my agency. The cost difference between minimum coverage and 100,000 per person is only about $200 to $400 a year. For that, you go from being exposed to being protected. If you live in Chicago, expect to pay a lot more than someone downstate. Chicago has auto theft rates 3 to 4 times the national average. It's also high density traffic, which means more collision claims. A driver paying $300 a month in downstate Illinois might pay $450 to $500 in Chicago, even with the same record and the same car. That's real money, but it reflects real risk. The biggest mistake I see is people carrying the legal minimum and assuming they're fine. They hit the legally compliant checkbox and move on, but the law is designed to be the bare minimum. It's not designed to protect you. It's designed to make sure someone gets paid if you cause damage. If you're the one at fault and you cause a serious accident, minimum coverage leaves you personally liable. Don't confuse legal with protected.